Hello, my loves. My name is Trinity, if you don't already know me, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about it. So today's topic is going to be friendship, and we have a couple of subtopics for today's main topic. So the subtopics are going to be trust issues, talking behind backs, and deceptions. When it comes to friendships, like, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. I've went through like 2 friendship breakups, like, ever, and like I am still friends with one of the people that I've had a friendship breakup with. That's my best friend. We are still best friends to this day. And the other one, it was like a massive falling out. But it's all good at the end of the day. Like, you live and you learn. As long as you're willing to take accountability and willing to communicate with your friends, I feel as though you can avoid friendship breakups like as much as possible. Yes, there might be still like a little bit of tension, but you definitely can come back from like many situations that would cause you to have like a friendship breakup, right? For example, my best friend, me and her have been best friends with our other best friend for 8 years. We've been a trio for 8 years. We've known each other since we were 10, and it's like the reason why me and her had a falling out, the whole trio didn't have a falling out, it was just me and her, right? So we had a falling out because like something happened. I'm not gonna go too into detail, but something happened with like me making a joke or whatever, and I thought the joke was fine or whatever because like she was also like not showing any like major signs of uncomfortability. Now that I'm seeing it, I probably could have picked up on it, but it was like very small and minuscule, so I was like, okay, it's probably nothing, right? But yeah, in reality it wasn't. But we end up like having a falling out or whatever, and she like unfriended me on everything, and I sent her an email. Like, I was reaching out to her on every platform or whatever, finding out that I was blocked or unfriended, and then like I shot her an email like following like in the same like moments that I was finding out that I was blocked and everything else, and she didn't see it until like months afterwards, and then we became friends again and everything was all cool, fine and dandy, and peaches and cream, right? We ended up talking about it, and I was for sure in the wrong with what happened and never did what caused us to fall out again, you know what I mean? But I definitely heard her out and validated her and made sure that she was feeling heard and understood and things of that sort. But it's very important to do that when it's coming to any type of communication, whether that be with your partner, your family, your friends, anything. And make sure that you're always heard. I get that there are times where you may not feel like speaking up for yourself will be the best option because you're afraid of not being heard. But I promise you, trying and being mad at somebody is 10 times better than just letting things sit and you being mad at that person because they did something to you, but they don't even know what they did wrong. And it's a slippery slope when things like that happen, because like, yes, they did something to you, but you can't get mad at them because they didn't know. Yes, you have to be like self-aware at a point, but you can't always be as self-aware, you know what I mean? You can't always see straight through people because there could always be something else that you just didn't pick up on. We're human at the end of the day. We're not freaking mind readers. Well, I'm not. That's regarding the friendship portion. But regarding like talking behind backs, the other like falling out that I had with that with my friend group, it's my old friend group, we are no longer friends. They were talking behind my back for years, and I knew this, but I was trying to be optimistic. I was like, oh, they mean no harm by da da da. But then at a point in time, it became disrespect. It was disrespect in general, but like for me it became disrespect at a point because of the situation that happened or whatever, right? I don't like talking behind people's backs in a derogatory way, knowing that you are going around and being fake and saying like you're still friends with them and stuff like that, like, oh, I love you, da da da, I do nothing to hurt you, I'm always gonna be there for you, and all this other bullshit, but you're sitting up here talking behind my back, you know what I mean? It's so crazy. And then when friends talk behind your back about a situation that happened and how they're like upset about what you did, but they never come to you, it's like you think that you're still having this positive connection with your friends, and then turns out you're not. Like nothing's cool at all, and they're just sitting up here playing in your face. And I strongly don't like when people do that, because it's happened to me. I have a lot of like trust issues when it comes to like being in like a friend group and stuff like that, because of the falling out that I had, knowing that they were consistently talking behind my back and never brought up those problems to me. But it's like, I still say be optimistic when it comes to meeting new people and stuff like that, but don't always let everybody know what you're doing, right? Don't let them know what your next move, or like confuse the enemy in a sense, but like they're not the enemy. Just don't let people know as much, because they're like putting that out could bring some people in to wipe whatever you have going on and just make it worse for you in a sense, and you're not going to achieve what you said that you were going to achieve. Keep some things to yourself. You know, it's okay to share with your friends because you're excited, but don't overshare in a sense, because some people are looking out for things to do to you to sabotage you and like deceiving people. Like your friends sometimes aren't really your friends, and that's just like a sad thing to come across, because you're thinking that everything is fine and you're thinking like, they wouldn't do that to me, right? Like they're my friends, we're all supposed to be friends, we're just a big happy family or whatever, like my chosen family, and they've got me through so much, and then boom, they're deceiving you, they're talking behind your back, they're causing you to overthink and feel like you ain't shit and you're just a problem and all this other stuff. And in all reality, it's them, because they don't know how to communicate, they don't know how to go about things maturely. And sometimes when things like that happen, you really start to see the maturity level differ between like different friends. Like the friend group that I had my falling out with, those were very immature people, even though they like tried to seem more mature than what they truly are. And then the people that I hang around now, like my streamer homies, my artist homies, and my producer homies and stuff like that, like these people are so much more mature, and they are genuinely caring and kind and understanding people. And when I seen this, I was like, I was sitting around so much negativity for so long. I thought this was okay. Like I thought so many things were okay. And also when it comes to talking to your homies about problems, like if you are not telling your homies that straight up what you're doing is fucked up, they're going to continue to think that what they're doing is okay. Please hold your homies accountable in the moment. Do not sit and let it wait, and then you get more upset about what's happening, when in all reality they didn't know what was going on. Tell your homie when you have your thoughts collected, but let it be within the same 24 hours of what had happened, because when you sit and you let it wait, and then you're going to start to build a grudge. Some people don't, let me just clarify, but there are some people that do. And knowing that that is a risk, please just tell your homies when something happens straight up in the moment. Don't know, hold them accountable, tell them in that moment. Like, yes, there are some situations where some people should know if they're being a dickhead or not, but then there are other situations where they don't know, and some people don't have that same level of discernment. So just tell them straight up. That's all I can really say about friendships. Like I said, not everybody's your friend. Some people are secretly plotting on you. Some people are just evil like that. And, you know, don't hold that to yourself, hold that to them. Do not bash yourself for how other people treat you. Yes, you can say like, oh yeah, I let them walk all over me and I didn't hold boundaries or something like that. Okay, take it as a learning experience. Do not bash yourself for other people's actions towards you. You cannot control anybody's actions towards you. All you can do is make your boundaries clear and tell them what you are comfortable with and what you are not comfortable with. Tell them once, maybe twice. Do not tell them a third time, because after that, if they continue to do what you are not comfortable with, it is disrespect. Simple as that. If they want to be your friends, they have to hold certain standards, and you are completely valid for having those certain standards. You want to be treated a certain way. This is your life. Take control of that. Do not let other people tell you what you should and should not be comfortable with. And then Here's another thing. If you're telling your friends about a certain situation and then they have some type of audacity to sit up here and be all like, why are you still friends with them? And da 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 da. Like, some people just need to talk and let things be out. Just make sure that you're hearing them. You know what I mean? If they ask you for your opinion, share your opinion. Be like, hey, like, I don't think that you should be hanging around them and stuff like that. But if the person that is telling you the story is not mad, you should not be mad. Yes, you can be like, oh yeah, like, I care so much for my friend, like I get mad for them because I don't want to see them being treated this way. Yes, I understand that completely, but do not make your friend be unheard and feel like they're so wrong and stuff like that. Like, at the end of the day, if they want to continue to be around those people, let them be around those people. Have your own thoughts. You have shared them, and just let it be. It's their life. If they want to hang around those negative people, let them hang around those negative people. If them hanging around those negative people is showing their character and they are starting to become negative, that's a whole separate thing. Drop them. But still, like, if a bad situation happened but the person cleared up the situation, they just want to talk about it and be like, hey, like, this is what happened to me, like, I'm like kind of upset over it. Hear them out, tell them what you think about the situation, and let it be that. Do not sit up there and be all like, oh my gosh, you're a dumbass, like, why are you still hanging around them, like, why did you even do that, you should have just blocked them, and da 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 da. I wouldn't have done that, I would have did this. Shut the fuck up. Say, I feel like you should have done this. I understand that this is what your mindset was and all this other stuff. Make them feel heard. If you're not making sure that your friends are being heard, I don't even feel like that's true friendship, because I would never want my friends to feel like they don't have anybody to come to when they're having a bad day or when they're having a hard time. That's just me. I think that's going to be the end of the video though. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and thank you for, like, we're damn near 80 subscribers. So I'm just going to say thank you guys for 78 subscribers. And when I hit 80, I'm just going to say thank you for 80. But yeah, I love you guys.